Hey folks, how you doing? Papa Joe here. Oh, let me get that key off. I lock my trailer a lot when I'm home. Hold on a second. Alright, I'm back with you. That little feller walked up here and put a glad hand lock on and chalked the tires. I asked him how long he figured it would take. He said about an hour and a half. Depending upon, I'm at a recycling place picking up recycling stuff. It's iron and metal, so probably aluminum cans or something. Who knows? Who cares? Put it in the wagon and let me go. We did real good on the hurricane. Very minimal damage. And compared to some of the property and lives lost, man, I'm thanking the good Lord for what He brought us through. So, real minor stuff. I've seen a couple things online, which, you know, you can't tell anymore what's true and what's not. Go on out there, moth. Don't know where you came from, but welcome to Tyler, Texas. But seen where the Cajun Navy was coming down, a bunch of volunteer fellers, and they was coming down to help. And then next thing I know, I'm seeing online only about they got shot at, and one of them, somebody tried to steal their boat. This was the first real trouble I'd heard of. And as I investigated it, I found out the one behind it was CNN. I stopped investigating. Now I've heard since I've heard of them, and part of it was we're going home. They didn't go home. I've seen them on there today and whatnot. So I think that was just somebody trying to stir up some hype. Don't know that, but that's what I figured. But now they had some looters last night from out of town. Came in and I forget where they said they was trying to rob. They got caught. So today on national TV, the chief of police, he told them, says, y'all beware, we catch you. We locking your butts up. I will personally talk to the prosecuting attorney and the judge and see if we can't get the maximum thrown at you and the maximum sentence for you. If you're coming in here looting and trying to take advantage of these people's misery and all that, it's beyond despicable. I said, cool, go with it. There's been several mayors that's taken hard lines. There was one, I think, in Rockport, but don't quote me on that. He got on TV and he told them, says, we are under a mandatory evacuation. If you choose to stay, he says, don't call me. I'm not sending my people in there to rescue you because you was stupid. I'm like, damn. There was another one, he might have been out of Victoria, but don't quote me on that. And he told them that we're under evacuation, and if you choose to stay, take a magic marker and write your name and social security number on your arm. I mean, they draw a line in Texas. They don't put on the mittens, which I can't argue with none of them. I'm sure there's bleeding hearts out there that can, but I can't argue with none of them. I've seen some tweets that the Houston mayor did before the hurricane, where the president was telling everybody, you need to get out, man. You know, and he had been with the governor, and he had signed whatever he's got to sign to release all the power of the government behind this stuff. And they did it before the hurricane. And the mayor's down there telling everybody, don't listen to him. He ain't got a clue what he's talking about. Trust me. Trust the local sources. Don't trust the government sources. So now there are those online saying that the 9 deaths that we've had, 7 that I heard of before I left the house. A buddy of mine was telling me they're up to 9 now. And there's people online saying that those lives should rest on his hands. Well, they should at least rest on his conscience. I understand part of what he was saying, because he said before, when we had a mass evacuation, people ran out of gas, it was a big traffic jam, and the hurricane missed us, it went elsewhere, but yet we lost a few hundred lives over people being out of gas, water, and everything else stranded on the highway. It's hard to evacuate a city the size of Houston or the size of New Orleans. However, the mayor should have been telling folks, well, if you want to go, go. We don't have a mandatory, and we're not doing not telling people to leave, but it's a hurricane. You can't trust a hurricane. They can change their mind. And he didn't do it. He chose to take a political stance and try to defy the president. And it bit him in the butt. We have massive loss down that way. I mean, big time. A lot of damage. A lot of surrounding communities, all the way up to Boston, are sending people and supplies down to help. That's awesome. That's America pulling together. Texas has its own resources that we all reach out to and pour, and to have the rest of the nation coming forward is cool. To have a catastrophe of this size and to have so few loss of lives is amazing. Totally amazing. And the help that we're getting is just top notch. Appreciate it. Y'all are cool. Rock and roll. This should not be a political thing. No one should be making it a political thing. I've seen where Joel Osteen didn't open his church until a bunch of people was bashing him on social media. If the dude don't want to open his church, don't open your church. It's that simple. I mean, don't force it. If it's forced help, it ain't worth a damn. Is that a big mug or what? It says on here somewhere, I thought. Yeah, I guess it don't say. It's a big mug. Well insulated. It's now pushing on over towards Louisiana and on up the east. I hate to wish it on y'all, but damn, I'm glad it's going. I was hesitant to leave Mama today, and this should be the last day of being on the dirty side of it. But we still have rain predicted for the next several days, all week. Saturday we might not have some. Let me see here. Dispatch wanted to know, are they loading me? He lied to the broker. I ain't getting into it on here, but he lied to the broker and told him I'd be here an hour before they closed. I didn't have time to make it when they closed. I called up and talked a little smack. They said, well, if you can make it by this time, come on, we'll load you. I made it within 10 minutes of it. They said 2:30, I pulled in at 2:20. So, yeah, they're loading me, and he's shooting me a question. Are they loading you? Huh, wonder why he's so worried. But anyhow, The storm's coming east, so those friends of mine that are over that way, especially those over in Georgia and Florida, with that little tropical storm y'all got, then there's one down south that's coming up, then Harvey's coming east. I don't know what's going to happen when them three fronts meet. And they're not literally going to meet, but their outer bands will. And going to cause a little bit of havoc, I would think. So, it is what it is. Anyhow, that's the deal. Me and Mama fared well through all of it. The Houston got hammered hard. A lot of Texas did. Have a brother-in-law that we was concerned down there on the island, Port Aransas. He did not lose his place, but we did have a cousin on the mainland. She lost her place. We know several people that have lost and are now homeless, and that really sucks. That's not good. So we've offered to put up a couple folks for what that's worth, and we'll see what happens. I had to take off today to make some kind of paycheck for next week, and it's going to be raining down there all week. I can't really do nothing to any of the land that I've been showing you the videos of, so I can't get into Houston. They got 59 closed right there where I'm at, so I can't go south. Ain't no need trying to take the back roads. They got them blocked up. So I told Mama I might as well go make a buck. Tell the company just send me north. Due north, not east, not west, damn sure not south, send me north. So, it is what it is. They sent me north. Mr. Fly? No, that way. They like you and Tyler. Tyler needs one more fly in their population. He ain't listening. Y'all remember, God loves you and so do I. Keep Houston and Texas in your prayers, and keep a few prayers out there for where Harvey's going. He's downgraded to a tropical storm, but he's still got a wham in him. Y'all have a blessed day now. Bye.